but start standing. So standing here at the top of your mat, close your eyes, ground down through your feet. Maybe shift the weight side to side and forward to back a couple of times. Roll the shoulders back 3 times. Start to pull the belly in and then reverse direction, drawing the shoulders forward and down a couple of times. Take a deep breath in, shrug the shoulders up toward the ears, and as you exhale out through the mouth, just let them drop. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders come up to the ears. Open the mouth, exhale, let them drop down, heavy, fingertips towards the mat. 1 more time, deep inhale, bring them on up. Exhale, force it out through the mouth, drop the shoulders down. Get quiet, get tall. And you can open or close the eyes for this as you inhale. Spiral your arms out and up. Get nice and long in the side body. Ground down through the feet. Exhale, bend the knees as you slowly start to swan dive forward fold. Draw your nose towards your knees. Inhale to a flat back. Straighten out through the legs. Drag your your fingertips up the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Send the forehead down towards your shins. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, spiral your arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, refold over the legs. Nose to shins. Inhale, look up, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, refold over the legs. 1 more time like this. Inhale, spiral your arms out and up, get nice and long. Beatrice, stop it. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, palm the mat and step the feet back to a high plank pose. Dome the space between the shoulder blades. And hug the trapezius down the back as you press through your heels and snap your belly button up towards your spine. And now rock forward all the way to the tiptoes and slowly, slowly start to lower down to the floor. Bring the elbows in towards the ribs. Untuck the toes. Inhale, pick up the chest and draw the shoulders back. Exhale, get long in the spine as you fold and tap the forehead down toward the floor. Inhale, lift a little bit higher, Bhujangasana, press into the palms, and maybe you can lift your hands off of the mat to make sure that you're using your back muscles, and now drive your elbows back in toward the rib cage. And exhale, draw the forehead down towards the mat. Last one, inhale, baby cobra, lift up a little bit higher. This time interlock your fingers behind the spine and bring the knuckles to drag back towards your heels. Gather the shoulder blades together and find a little more elevation of the chest. Exhale, release your hands underneath of your shoulder heads and now press your hips back to a child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Soften your hips, soften your chest. Inhale, rise into a tabletop position, wrists underneath of the shoulders. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, crown of the head down. Inhale, round it forward, flip the tail, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin into a cat. 2 more times like this. Inhale, flip your heart forward, belly drops. Exhale, arch the spine and press hard into the palms and into the knees. 1 more time with your breath. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, arch it, tuck it, cat pose. Inhale to a neutral spine and now sweep the left arm up to the sky so you stack the shoulders and open up in the chest. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath of the right and settle your left ear down to the floor. And now you can stay like this, or you can sweep the right arm up behind you and bring the bony side of your hand towards your sacrum. And maybe you can slip your hand over towards your left thigh, get a nice grip, and find a shoulder heart opener in your twist. And now gently, gently release. Bring the right hand down. Sweep the left arm up just to get a little bit more open. And now exhale, the left hand comes down to the mat and the right arm spirals up to the sky. Stack the shoulders, open up in the chest. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath of the left, right ear to the mat. You can stay like this, or you can, again, sweep your left arm back, touch the sacrum, or take a hold of your right thigh. Rotate the sternum up toward the ceiling and breathe. And breathe out, gently release. Meet me in a tabletop position. I light sweep the right arm up, get it nice and open. And now exhale, meet me in a tabletop position. Walk your hands out 2 or 3 inches. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. And shake out your head. Find a little bit of movement in your down dog. So start to pedal out the feet. What are you eating? Sorry. Pedal out the feet, shake out the head, swivel the hips a little bit. Get nice and comfortable and let your chest melt. Deep inhale, press your thighs back. Deep exhale, draw the heels down towards the floor. Roll the triceps down, get nice and strong in your arms, and as you inhale, float it forward to a high plank pose. Exhale, pike the hips up into space, downward facing dog. 2 more times like this. Inhale, round it forward to a high plank. Exhale, send the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Last one, Vinyasa with your breath. Inhale, high plank, squeeze the legs. Exhale, hips to space, downward dog for 5 breaths. And speaking of space, did you see that they found a black hole that's only 1,100 light years away from Earth? So if the virus doesn't take us out, the black hole will. Is that politically correct? Can I see that? Oh God, I'm going to get in trouble. Inhale. Exhale, heels down, and now turn your gaze to the top of the mat. Walk it up to an Uttanasana, forward fold. Ground down, root to rise. Inhale, raise your arms out and up. Exhale, refold over the legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lift halfway. Exhale, palm the mat, plank pose, lower down to your half push-up or to the belly. Inhale into a cobra or an upward facing dog. Exhale into a downward facing dog for 3. For 2, soften the sides of the neck. Last 1, walk your feet in between the thumbs, look up, lengthen. Exhale, dangle your upper body over your legs. Inhale, root to rise, spiral your arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, refold over the legs, take it right back down. Inhale, pinch the shoulder blades together, look up. Exhale, plank to a half push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Stay tight through the body as you sweep through into an upward dog, but soften the face. Exhale, downward facing dog, settle it down for 3. Shake out the head for 2. And the last one, step your feet forward, look up, lengthen. Exhale, fold, take the crown of the head down. Inhale, spiral your arms out and up. Exhale, you guessed it, over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank to your half push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come through, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, hinge it back, Adho Mukha. Take a breath in, swipe the right leg up, square the hips. Exhale, send the right foot forward, the left knee comes down. Breathe in, arms reach out and up, get nice and curved in your lumbar. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up from the Achilles. Exhale, left foot forward, the right knee comes down. Breathe in, spiral your arms out and up and melt your heart back behind you. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, push up. Listen, inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. One more time. Inhale, high plank. I lied. We'll do it 2 more times. Half push-up. Breathe in, plank. Exhale, down dog. Woo, I'm tired. Come forward, high plank pose. Exhale, push-up. These are the only ones. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe in, the right leg lifts. Send the right foot forward, left leg strong. Inhale, arms reach out and up, crescent lunge. Breathe, get long in that back leg. Breathe out, lower it down, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, left foot forward. Inhale, rise and scissor your inner thighs together. Exhale, try to get longer in your back leg and tack the left hip back. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Open the mouth, exhale. Reach the right leg up. Send the right foot forward. Rise into your crescent lunge. Pull back with the right hip and forward with the left. And now cut over towards the right side into a T-twist, turning your sternum towards your right hip. Breathe, reach your left arm forward, 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 and now palm the mat and swipe the right arm up to the sky. Hug the right knee in, hug the left shoulder back. Find some spaciousness in the collarbone and in the neck. Inner thighs are gluing toward one another. And now exhale, release the right hand down, long-legged pyramid pose, straighten out the right leg. And guide your nose towards your knee as you hug back with your right hip. Breathe in. And now flip all 10 toes over toward the left side of the mat, lift up, keeping your spine parallel with the floor. And now extend your arms forward in front of you so we get a little bit of ab work going on. Squeeze your outer thighs and hug the quad to bone. Pull back with the hips and lift your sacrum a little bit higher as you reach your fingertips more forward and bring the belly button closer and closer to the back of your spine. And now using the strength of the core, inhale, rise, arms up towards the ceiling. Flip the right toes forward, settle into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, tap the forearm to the thigh, bring the left bicep over the ear. 2 more times. Inhale, reverse your warrior, so dance it back. Exhale, forearm to thigh, and keep that right knee tractioning out. Left arm reaches forward. 1 more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle modified. Take 1 cycle of breath as you roll the left tip of the shoulder blade back. And exhale, release both hands inside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot to the right corner of the mat. Tap the left knee down. And breathe in, reach your right arm back, and maybe you catch the left foot with the hand, flare the toes back, and encourage your left heel towards your sacrum. Clip the left shoulder blade towards your lower back. And softly release that back foot, coming to the palms or coming to the forearms. Lizard pose. Let your upper body go. Make sure everything's going okay. Is everything going okay? Oh, Laura, you can do the class whenever you want. And now step the right foot back to meet the left and stay here in your forearm plank. Hugging your elbows toward one another isometrically, getting nice and long in the back of the neck and reaching your heels toward the back of the mat. Draw the abdominals in and up. Breathe. 4, 3, For 2, knees down, child's pose, tuck the toes, downward dog. Lift the left leg up behind you. Step the left foot in between the thumbs. Squeeze the inner thighs and rise into your crescent lunge and bring that left knee over the ankle. Pull back with the outer left hip. And now as you exhale, cut into a T-twist towards the left side, trying to keep your spine stacked directly on top of your pelvic floor. Reach your arms in opposite directions and now hinge your right arm forward, 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 and then bring the palm to the mat. Lift the left arm up to the sky and rotate back with that right shoulder. So you almost want to turn your bicep forward toward the top of the mat. And now squeeze your thighs and broaden in your chest. Make these tiny little pivots as you wrap that upper left rib cage back. And now float left fingertips down, straighten out through both legs. Drive down through your left heel. Ratchet back with the left hip. And now flip all 10 toes over toward the right side of the mat. I'm going to face you anyway. And bring the right hand in front of the face. Keep the spine long and send the left arm up to the sky. And try to keep the pelvic floor directly in between the feet. So you don't want to slide one way or another with the hips. And now bring the left hand down to replace the right. And sweep the right arm up to the sky. Focus on squaring out in the hips. And now lower both hands down and inhale, rise using the strength of the core. Flip the left toes forward into a warrior 2. Shoulder blades settle down the back. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So make it a little dancing vinyasa. Exhale, tap forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over the head. Inhale, melt it back, dancing warrior, well, reverse. Exhale, forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over the head. Last time, squeeze your glutes together as you dance it back. And now exhale, forearm to the thigh, reach the bicep over the ear. Long and lean in the right side body. Flexion in the left. And now float both hands down to the floor inside the left foot. Lizard pose on the left side and drop the right knee. Swing the left arm back behind you. You can stay here or you can bend the knee and take a hold of the right foot for galaxy. And just breathe nice and deep. Fill the whole chest cavity. Your lungs take up almost the entire chest cavity, so the deeper you breathe, the more you fill your lungs, the more you fill your chest. And now softly release. Send the left leg back behind you into a high plank and bring the right hand in front of the face. Vashisthasana, side plank. Stack the left hip on top of the right, swing the left arm up to the sky. And if you're feeling frisky, you can lift the left leg or you can bring the left arm up and over the head and come into a little star shape. Space theme today, impromptu. And now as delicately and gracefully as you can, just roll on over to the left side. And now reach the right arm up, stack the right hip on top of the left. Maybe float the right leg up, right arm up and over the head. Try to get nice and buoyant in the obliques. Breathe, press the heels back, the toes towards you. Breathe out, plank pose, hold it, 5. Hold it, 4. Breathe for 3. Stay strong. Come forward onto the tiptoes, lower all the way down to the floor. And like we started, Untuck the toes, interlock your fingers behind the back. Squeeze the wrists together, lift your chest up, pull your knuckles back. Soften the trapezius down the back. And open up that strap in the front of the chest. Exhale, release it down, bring the right cheek to the mat. And now turn your gaze forward and extend your arms out and tent your fingertips is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the palms are lifted off the mat and only the fingertips are gripping down. So bring your forehead down, bring your chest down. And as you inhale, press into your fingertips and lift only the chest. Keep the fingertips connected to the floor. Exhale, float the legs up behind you and start to balance on those little hip bones in the front, your ASIS bones. And now, pull your fingertips up off the mat into a superhero pose. Breathe here, get long in the body. Breathe out, swim your arms back towards your feet. 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms forward, long lateral. Exhale, pull them back towards your feet, lift your chest. Inhale, reach them forward. Exhale, swim them back, hold here for 3. Lift higher for 2. And exhale, release, bring the left cheek to the mat. And now it's up to you. You can repeat either of those 2, or you can come into the upward facing bow by taking a hold of the ankles and drawing your toes back behind you. And the more you kick your toes back, look, it lifts your chest right up off the floor. And now lift the thighs off the floor. Draw your gaze forward in front of you. Find your drishti. Breathe. 3. Lift higher. 2. Exhale, release into a child's pose. And maybe you swivel the hips a little bit from side to side. And now walk your hands back towards your knees and come to seated. Cross the ankles and extend your legs in front of you. Actually, let's come into a butterfly pose. So bring the soles of the feet together and take a hold of the ankles. Stack 1 vertebra at a time. And now you stay here. You bring your fingertips behind you, or you extend your arms forward and reach forward with the chest. So lead with the heart. Try to keep the spine long. And when you've hit your limit and you're ready, you can round and tuck the chin and fold. And now walk it back up. Extend both legs out in a wide V. Press the backs of the knees down towards the floor and flex through the feet. Elevate the chest, fingertips behind you helps you stack the spine. You can sit on books or blocks if you need to. And now use that traction of the fingertips to draw your heart forward. And then when you're ready, if you're ready, your arms come out in front of you. And you can tent your fingertips and use them as leverage to crawl your fingertips forward, gain a little more space as long as you're flexing through the feet. So stay active in the legs. And now gently walk it back. Take a hold of the outsides of your legs. Bring your legs together. Bend the right knee. We'll just do a quick little twist. Flex the left foot, right hand behind you, wrap your left arm around your right knee, and now turn your upper body towards the back. On your exhale, release it. The right leg extends, bend the left knee. Sole of the foot on the mat. Left hand behind the sacrum. Wrap the right arm around your left knee. Pull into it, flex right foot, and turn your gaze towards the back of the mat. Keep active in the right leg. Exhale, release it back out. Now extend both legs straight out in front of you. It's hard to teach a 30-minute class, but hey, we're nearly there. Arms reach out and up. Exhale, cut forward from the hip joint, and then round and fold. If you don't touch your feet, that's fine. You touch your shins. Belly in. Use your ankles even. We're not pulling though. There's nothing to pull. We're just folding. Now softly open the eyes, lie down on the spine, hug the knees into the chest, and let's finish off with a little spinal twist. And after the spinal twist, I will leave you to perhaps take your own Shavasana for as long as you want. Or you can stay with me for a couple of breaths for relaxation. So left, knees drop to the left. Knees through center, let them fall over to the right. Bring them back through center. Wrap your forearms around your knees. Give them a little squeeze. And now exhale, release into your Shavasana. So if you're staying with me, just close your eyes. Soften the breath. Follow the breath. Relax the arms, relax the legs. Slowly start to stretch out through your fingers and through your toes. Making circles with the ankles and with the wrists. Sweep your arms back behind you and now flex the feet and press the heels forward. Bend the knees and ground the feet down onto the mat for a moment. And now wrap your arms around your shins and draw your thighs towards your heart. Roll over to whatever side feels good to you. Meet me in a simple cross-legged position. Shoulders roll back, face is soft. Hands to prayer in front of the heart. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, Ellen. So that's it, 30-minute flow. I am teaming up with Bernardo, who was actually a student of mine. He's been leading meditations, and he asked me to teach 2 days a week in conjunction with his meditation. So that will be Tuesday, Thursday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in joining that and even doing his 22-day meditation, let me know. Send me a message and I can send you the information, because now's a great time to kick off your meditation practice if you haven't. Otherwise, miss you all. So happy to practice with you. And I'll be teaching Slow Flow on Friday at 12 EST. So hope to see you then. Oh, I'm glad you like the playlist. There's some really great music out there right now. A lot of walking time to find it. Bye. Thank you.